After receiving the written cease of communication notice, you may only contact the debtor for the following reasons afterwards: to advise the debtor that further efforts are being terminated,
the debtor commits to paying the bill in full, so you give them the option to either pay with a check or a credit card payment by phone. However, they refuse both options and insist they'll mail it instead. This category is known as the payment urgency refusal, whereas the debtor refuses to give out their information. You call the debtor's place of employment, and the person on the other end of the phone tells you that you shouldn't be calling the debtor there. Since this isn't the debtor requesting no calls at work, you may continue to make calls at their place of employment. True or false? The answer is false. According to the FDCPA,
may I speak with Ms. Debtor?
Who is this?
How should you respond?
Mr. Debtor, I was just calling to see if you can make a payment today. Can you pay with a credit card or check by phone?
The way this question is delivered puts the debtor in the easy position to say no. This demand needs to dictate what needs to happen. So let's revise this statement to stress urgency.
Mr. Debtor, we need a payment now with either a credit card or check payment by phone. Which method are you going to use?
As you can see, the collector demanded if the debtor rejects what you propose for whatever reason, your next step is to recap their debt scenario. In this call, after the collector suggested the equity loan, the debtor rejected it because he was worried about taking out equity without a second job. And that's a legitimate concern. So what you need to do...
Don't worry about my job situation. You're just worried about yours.
How would you rate the collector's questioning approach? By listening, you can hear the debtor getting agitated by the questions being asked to her. This resulted in her responding defensively and lashing out at the collector. These are the type of questions you want to avoid when you need to extract information for the purpose of negotiating payment. So let's talk about the two question types you just heard. The first
this
type
bill would be paid off if you would just ask your parents to help you.
How would you rephrase this statement to come across more acceptable? If the debtor is unable to get a loan because of credit issues, they can get a loan by using their vehicle as collateral. Most title pawn companies don't check credit, and the debtor get to keep their car. So the way to pose this question is by asking,
which method do you prefer paying it with?
Listen, man, I don't care about the bill. Y'all do what y'all need to do.
Mr. Debtor, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you have no desire to pay at all. Am I right?
Something like that.
So let me ask you this. What can I do on my end to get your commitment to start paying?
You can give me some money to pay it.
So it's not that you're refusing to pay, but you just don't have the money to pay it with, right?
That's right.
Mr. Debtor, if that's the only problem, I have a solution for you.
What's the solution?
This was the correct approach to change the debtor's attitude towards the bill.
I'm calling to get the payment
back. I don't know why you're calling me again. Are you stupid or something? Didn't you read your notes before you called me, boy? How in the world do you have a job and you can't read, son?
Right now, you feel upset because of the debtor's belligerent behavior towards you. Some collectors will which is using specification. Specifications are descriptive words or phrases used to be more precise. You should always use specific language when you were talking to the debtor. Now, why is that important? There are two reasons. First, you are preventing the debtor from interpreting the meaning of what